Hey, look at this. More Factorio. Let's play. What am I doing today? I think... Got a list of things to do down south. Then what I want to do, start doing sand production and such. But I don't have the setup for that. We're gonna need... We got limestone, we got gravel, we need sand, we need pure sand, and coarse fraction. So that's 12 aerial caravans. Oh, we got these. Oh, I was worried. Really was. Okay, good. Never mind. Everything's fine. The world's great, and it's great when I'm in it. What I need now is to divest myself of all these things. And once more, we sink into the world. I have way too much. Well, these are going to go away, so don't worry too much about those. Sink into the world once more. Well, no. Here, stop. Plan first. Plan first. What we learned by, digging through the Factorypedia, phosphoric, that we have a new phosphoric recipe, and we didn't know it. Right here. 5 phosphine gas goes to 15 phosphoric acid. You might say that seems really fiddly to me. I don't like it. And I don't like it either. Right here it's 50 phosphine gas into 40 phosphoric acid. So this is much better. Much better. Almost 4 times better on this slot. And we need more of this. And we can get rid of hydrogen chloride pretty easily. So, and we have saline water. We need a lot of saline water for this. Hopefully we have enough. Anyway, we need mixers. Mach 2. Mark 2. Mark 2. We can get normal mixers and start with that, I guess. Oh, this heavily implies that some have been made. It's a washer. We have 1 washer. Where do we put the mixes? Alright, first to ask this question, ask what tab a mixer is on. Go to mixer. It is on fusion energy, which means it should be in this block, but we don't see it. Alright, do I have any the special red stuff on me? I do. Let's see if we can use this to get what we need before we run south. And then the rest of this is just, we got all sorts of just little stuff to do down there. Mixer? Mixa? Mixa. So the next tier, right here, because we have, oh, those are washes. Oh. Oh, never mind. So we need high tank 80. This is probably still not enough, right? Maybe. High tank 80. Go get lead. Alright, here we are. This is how I play Factorio. Just grabbing stuff with my bare hands. Lead will be right over here, right? Kind of zoomed in way too much. I probably need 3 of these. Now I need the other thing, which is iron. And iron is in short supply. Well, we'll figure it out. Because we can just mug the dinosaur directly. Alright, so while this is making, and we get ready to use the automation of the factory to its fullest. What else? We have to deal with Dow Froth and Timmy. Let's take a look at oxide. Oxide, right here. Oh, this is not what I want to see. We got to eliminate this. Alright, so here you have tanks. 1, 2. Oh no. No, you can't have it. Right there. And I put in the magic ingredient, right? No, you can't have it. Alright, so there. got our 3 mixes. Do I want anything else? I mean, probably, but this is where we're going to start. By thinking ahead for once in our miserable lives. So, phosphoric is actually pretty close to right here. Oh, Naven's completely backed up. Walked into that problem. And so what we have here is a situation where we're going to sunset this solution, right? What's with the thing here? It's got to overflow to make the phosphine gas. So it goes to here first. Oh, this is also a real problem for increasing production, right? So let's put that there, and let's focus on what we can do, right? That probably needs to come back. All of this is lame. All this is no good, friends. Alright. So, mix a 1, and then a 2, and then a 3. Let's just put it right there, a 1. Actually, we should put 1 right there. Try for this, right? It's just going to guzzle down. You know, we want hydrogen chloride, right? That's what we're looking for. Not you. You. Yeah, look at this. It needs so much. It is so weird. Best is like that, I guess. And then salien's going to be in the north. And hopefully we're not going to be taking too much. It's going to be taking 300 a second. Alright. Maybe this is not the greatest plan I've ever had. Maybe I am going to regret having done this. Alright, latched in. And we're already kind of out, huh? So these guys are going. We can get better washers up here, right? Yeah, we're gonna have saline problems. Okay, noted. Gonna work on that after this. And then the phosphine just comes over, right? If we can manage it. No, it has to come out on the other side. So, perhaps we can't manage it. This is gonna get really tight, isn't it? Because we have to do this, and then this, and then this, and we're already completely blocking this off. Alright, I really don't care. So, I guess we do this, and this, and this. And we're gonna have to go find level 2 washas to increase saline production. So I'll take you. I will stick you right there. I'll take that. And like I say so often, totally by design. Alright, so phosphine is not going because it's all going into barrels right now. You guys are going as hard as you possibly can, right? Is there any way to recover any of this for hydrofluoric? Phosphine. Phosphine. Only 2 ways to get it. A gas, this is a valuable way to do it. But no. And then hydrofluoric doesn't do much at all. Alright, so this is unfortunately the world what we live in. This also explains why phosphorus just drops every once in a while. And why we can't refine aluminum. It is a great tragedy. So, what we need now is to get the phosphoric in right here. And we have to steal our way out with everything else. Here, let's just do the full decoration. Be past. Alright, phosphoric, not so hard. Except we make it hard, right? Our life is become hard by our own choices. Alright, so this is obviously a real and true optimal build right here. Everyone can feel good about this. Where's nearest oxygen? I figured that would be kind of trivial to hook in, right? And it looks like it's gonna be. And this oxygen is right over there. Hydrogen chloride is gonna be a different matter, though. I think we need some over on the left somewhere. I have to go look at that, right? Alright, hydrogen or oxygen hooked in. Oxygen is included. Now what we need from life is to find hydrogen chloride, which I think we need over here somewhere for some weird reason, right? Just look around, look around. Maybe I was mistaken. Maybe it never was. No, this is green, but it's the wrong sort of green. You know? It's the green that just disappoints you. Like a tree. No, right here. I'm not crazy, you're crazy. Why are we up at 100% though? We'll have to put in some sort of overflow, I guess. Or underflow it. Oh, there we go. That's why. Alright, we've got a target, friends. A very, very old piece of equipment. We have to get Timmy going again. This is just terrible. Right here. No. No? Close? Yeah, right here. No. You just know. I need more valves. We want underflow. Less than 20, please. Good. Now, more valves for me, and then back up. Then to hook this in, oh, we need it here too. This probably means something. It's probably important. What is important though is Navens is backing up. Alright, so if we just come down to some random line, right here, then we just start heading this way. What was that? Niobium? Some weirdo thing. Niobium? Yeah, it was niobium. So if we try to join in right here, and this is something we have to work on too, pentasulfide. Because one of the reasons why Navens isn't an issue anymore is because pentasulfide's an issue. Hey! Super happy to see that, right? Remember, it's right behind the miners. So you have all the space in the world at the moment. Oh, tech happened. Nice. This means we can finally get that Arquad recipe, if I want to now. I don't feel a burning concern. God, that looks ugly. Just oogly as all get out. And you are consuming to make complex. But we have no draw at the moment. Let's just ignore that fact. All sorts of stuff. We're getting towards the end of all of this, aren't we? Yeah. Research that. We'll get this building up, sure. I don't think it will ever, 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 ever be used. Alright, so time to turn on this horrid machine, right? Even though we don't have the input. And some of the outputs are really sketchy. There you go. You are now ready. Phosphine gas, you just need a little dribble of it. Just a little dribble of phosphine. But while we are picking up right here, as we're getting close to the end, is there anything I can do here? I can drop 2s down. Oh, hey, I can do that. And just do that, right? Red buildings are now easy for me. And that's going to put just intolerable pressure on these guys, though. Fraud? Fraud? This is what one does when one drops this down, right? Celebrates by just getting some extra stuff. Oh, we probably can't feed the wood in, you know. Alright, so we're gonna have to come back and check on this later, after this dinosaur is done ruining our world. And hopefully this is... prod? Oh, we can't prod it. This would have been great to prod. Alright, whatever. Next screen, right? You're doing just fine. God, I wish I could have a better version of you. Just fine. What we want is now to look at pentasulfide. Because this is a bottleneck. Yeah. Alright, just... Are you gonna come? What are you here for? Alright, so... There's some simple ways we can fix this, right? Because this is... I don't know, is it? Is this stack inserter territory right here? Ugly building. And you're moving as fast as you possibly can. I mean, we can move it faster with a beacon, but it's hard to beat 4 already, right? Maybe I just need to get more in. So what I need... Oh, what do you do? Oh, you deliver. Okay, so yes, we do have to evolve. And how do we evolve? That's right. Only way we know how. Stack inserters. Then right here. Totally intentional. Always was meant to be this way. Alright, so this goes from half a belt of this stuff to a lot more. So yeah, you just help. You're just a helposaur. What a helposaur. Yeah, we're obviously overwhelming this completely now. Good. Not even using red belt. And this should not really make this go faster. But maybe it will. Like, maybe it's time to beacon this. Maybe it doesn't matter that I'm using all this now. I don't know. Oh, am I gonna be real sad when it comes to the amount of sulfur now? Because some should pass through, but maybe it won't. This isn't really being used. This guy's just trying to pick up the good stuff. All these guys can be prodded right here, right? Yeah, you got plenty of acetylene, I think. I hope. If not, I just crack open another big mine. Maybe I just do that. Maybe that's what the situation calls for. Do I have a lead big mine around here? Just a lead rock anywhere? That would have been convenient. I just have a big lead honker just sitting in the ground. So hard to see, right? I don't see anything. Copper, salt, that's a titanium, tin, rare earth, sulfur again. I don't see big honk of lead. Which I think is kind of necessary at this point, right? To deal with all my lead problems. Alright, how about up here? Maybe we can share. Maybe we're not using enough lead off of one of these up here already. Where do we get our lead from? Right here. Can we share? Probably not. That says don't share. Sharing's for the weak. Find one of your own. Make it yours. It's blue. Iron ore. Could have sworn I saw another one around here. In what may even be a convenient spot. Now that I look, I see it not. Because we're going to need more Dow froth. And more Dow froth comes ultimately from lead. So we're going to have to increase lead mining somehow. This seam right here is ugly. It's all a world generation. Like, why does the world not like lead? I'm sure I've scrolled past it several times now. People are in fact screaming at me, it was right there. It was right there. What are those things in your face? And why don't you use them to see like normal people do? Well, don't have a lot of answer for that question. Chromium? That's a new one, but none of this is actually lead. This is an issue I probably should look at, right? So just isn't another lead rock? I could have sworn I saw one, but they're also light gray. Maybe the factory's enveloped it already. Oh, like right there. Like, take the lead from here, but I don't want to block the walkway. What is more important, factory working or walkway? And the answer is walkway. So maybe we do have to share here. Hope I've caught it at a bad time. This guy's trying to dump. Alright, we're going to try to share. What we need is this. We're going to do this right now, because this was going to relate to Dow froth later, right? Alright, first, we want aerial caravan, right here. Ba-bam. Well, actually, we want to weave in secondarily. We want aerial caravan, right here. Ba-bam. Actually, we're going to line it up. Space whale. On the field. We want you. You are part of the North Factory. Even though you are helping out the South Factory store food. Your soul comes from the North. I want you to come here, fill your cargo, and then come right here, and I want you to empty your cargo. Then where is your shot? Go do this. Comfy, comfy space whale. And we do that thing we have done many times before. This is all in a bid to avoid acetylene, essentially. We come right here. It's going to be stacked. Right there. Input priority from the left. There. This will chew on a lot more ore, and I can even beacon it up if I need to. So we'll check back on you in a bit. Alright, so ready. So next, let's check in on this again. Are we working? No. But we're slowly pressurizing so that this can overflow into what it really needs to be. How is saline doing? Oh, we're full up now. It must come and go in ages. Which is okay. I'm going to watch it. This is I'm being fully sped, I see. Yeah. We need a, oh wait, do we need ash? Is ash actually our problem here? Doesn't look like it. And right here, we are now sulfur limited. Alright, let's take a look at pentasulfate. Pentasulfate production. I wonder what happens here. So we're still not at peak, right? 114. Oh, maybe. Given I just touched it. Maybe. We want to see this come back. No, it's just, he just got food. It's a long trip for him. And then all this will spring to life. All these that aren't being used. No longer acetylene bound. And this will come, just, again, spring to life. Because one of our next problems is Dow froth, right? Because oxide comes and goes. Because Dow froth comes and goes. This is the graph that tells the story of the factory right now. Turn this back on. Cough, cough. Dow froth is made right here. And that sort of just crash out picture says I run out of an ingredient. And that ingredient has to be silver, right? Because there's a line for silver right now. And this guy's nowhere near close filling his cargo. And silver production. I don't even know how to interpret this. Like, it's mostly being done by this right now, right? No. Maybe that surge was this. That's a delivery coming in, and then it comes all down to this. Huh. Right now, how close are we to filling up on lead? I mean, really close. Molten leads, go, go, go. So, I feel like this is kind of going as hard as it can. Maybe we can upgrade this with better impact crushers. Can I prod this? No. In fact, I think I have to do that, right? Go get some more impact crushers up here. Do I have any in storage? I want 3. That's raw ore thing. More and more buildings here, right? I don't see any impact crushers, unfortunately. So let's go see what it'll take to go make a couple. Secondary crusher. Impact crusher is not over here. Doing something there, and that's fun. Do I just not make impact crushers? Make compressor. So much of my game is just staring gormlessly at my screen. I don't see any, because that's a hydroclassifier right there. And none of these things are really what I'm looking for. Right? Huh. So I just don't make impact crushers? I have a hard time believing that. It's kind of basic equipment, you know? Oh, I need to... Oh, wait, right here, right? Yeah, impact. Oh, it needs local radar and tin cable. Didn't I decide tin cable was specialist equipment? Alright, whatever. We want Impact Crusher 3. It says just pick up the Impact Crushers and upgrade them with your bare hands. Alright, just ignore all this for right now. Ignore zinc, which we are using 100% of at the moment, and might come to be a factory bottleneck one day. What we're going to do instead is pick this guy up. upgrade him. It's raw ores, right? Impact pressure? No, it's down here. Which is, in fact, raw ores, I think. Bam. Then impact pressure. Bam. Then impact pressure. I just have to push the button. That's all I need to do. Everything else was just fanciness. I need to get rid of that phosphate. So this will chew through all that. And this might be our next bottleneck. Who knows? We really want to let this take its time, right? So long as it can fill up. Maybe we need slightly less aggressive here. Let's try that. Slightly less aggressive. So, alright, let's go review what we've done as we've tried to patch this. This is all of our list for today, by the way. Just dealing with these things. And then we start working on North Factory again, which is going to be material sorting, right? So have you ever worked? Oh, product's finished. Quite a few. Okay, now we can't vent this. Alright, so this is an issue. Yeah? Yeah. So the heart of this issue is we've had something that was once upon a time a consumer of hydrogen chloride and now has become a producer of hydrogen chloride. So right here we have to change the name of the game. You have to overflow to 80. And it flows into here, right? Input greater than. There you go. Now it turns on. Now we gotta see where this is being used. If necessary, I have to rip this molecule apart into chlorine and hydrogen, torch the hydrogen, and then dump the chlorine into the chlorine line, if necessary, using it to rot out iron for rust. This is definitely a magic adventure. I don't like how it's 100% full. Your job right here is overflow greater than 80. Now you turn yourself right around and it doesn't flow because this is now too much. Now here we are in old factory where you never ever ever want to be. Like, shouldn't we be going by the huge hydrogen chloride maker I put down? Alright, so now we do this. Like, this is obviously wrong, but just as obviously needs to be here. Yeah, sure, do this. So this, you should be running, but you're not. So you're a consumer. And we have to ensure that the hydrogen chloride maker over here never runs. Here, wait a second. You have to huffle back. Yeah, 80. Alright, so as we struggle not to lose the plot. Here, this is the maker that we made. And it makes hydrogen chloride. And you are in fact running. Like, no sir. No. We need to put an underflow valve here. And you will underflow less than 20. Because you are primary production, sir. Nothing else here matters. I think there's a huge hydrogen chloride not really huge, with trichlorosilane. I don't know. This might be good enough. I might have to put in a hydrogen chloride vent. Because this makes a lot And I mean a lot of hydrogen chloride. So let's take a look. Right over here. Are you still stuffed up? Yeah. I'm gonna have to break this apart. Okay, that's fine. We'll flare the hydrogen and we'll put the chlorine back on a line somewhere. That's acceptable. When phosphine is full up, just ready to go. So we need a couple chem plants, right? Chloride. We need hydrogen chloride. Right here, you get broken up into just hydrogen, right? Oh, we need lamps. That sucks. I know we have red chemical plants in the north, so I guess we just make one of these. Then we have to find lamps. And we can set this up all in the south and have it drain south properly. That seems highly ambitious, let's put it that way. Where do we keep the chem plants? Chemical plants are right here on coal processing, which is right there, which I know we got you. Here, these are always just useful. I should start checking my inventory first, always. But that's not really something I do right now. Here, we're going to put this all the way in the south, I think. Since we drug hydrogen chloride all the way south. See if we can find a way close to existing lamps. And then hope something takes care of the hydrogen. I don't know. The plan kind of runs out of... just stops being coherent at that point. Whatever. Just run down here, put up a building, run away, declare victory. So down here... we have hydrogen chloride maker. We should probably shut down this guy entirely, right? Like, this probably should never ever go anymore. In fact, you should probably be changing your nature. Like, you are being... This place is being reworked a little bit. It's like, you just don't exist anymore. Or rather, you exist only in my inventory. Alright, so... This is hydrogen chloride in, which I just disconnected. So hydrogen chloride is made only by this. But we have a hydrogen chloride line right over here, right? Something something casein, right? Something something right here, right? Yeah, right here. This is the line we care about. So we're going to connect you up properly. We're going to connect you up semi-properly. We are going to have ever diminishing expectations for you. So there's Dowfroth. We get to see it in person. I feel privileged. Right there, right there. This is the line we need to drain out. Alright, there you are. There you are. Hooked up. Powered in. And what we need right here is an overflow valve. Working just like that. And now we're going to turn this guy here. First you get angry and red. And you need to do the opposite of what you're doing. You need to be a consumer, not a producer. Right there. Like, it's not set up like it was before. Yay! Yay, Satan rules this cursed earth. Oh, really? But we can get out, right? Okay, there's a way out. There's a door in the eye. We can do this. We can survive. Bang, bang. Okay, so what is fully stuffed up now? Chlorine. Okay, so we now have an enormous chlorine producer here. This is the situation you get yourself in when suddenly you don't have a central clearing system for all of your fluids. So I know chlorine, we're probably making, no. So what is this? Underflowing to 20. Okay, I get that. There's got to be one of these right here. Alright, we got to go take out another one of those. Another bad idea machine from way back in the before time. Ah, Timmy's here. Just arrived, in fact. Up here, and we're following to the bad idea. Can we hook you together? No, it doesn't work. Then we want you to do underflow less than 20. This is still a terrible idea, right? Now this chlorine will be preferenced, I think. This is not done. This is 100% not done in the slightest. What do you need? Lamps, take that. Alright, but you're munching on hydrogen chloride at a rate of 50 a second. So now if we go way up into the north, there's actually a little bit of a draw here. Just a little bit. So I can't think that we've actually made progress here. We need other things to kick on to eat more hydrogen chloride. Let's check and see hydrogen chloride maker here. This guy's running. Or briefly ran. So maybe you just need to be stimmed. I don't want to put down another one. I gotta start working at the North Factory soon. Gotta get out of this place. So now you're eating 90 a second. Which should mean 2 of these run constantly. What is this? It's blacking out on me. And that is what we see. Saline is... pressure's dropping. Alright, we're just gonna leave this. Why is this happening to me? It's like a periodic scan. Saline's gonna be a struggle. But whatever. Alright, let's take a look at phosphoric. Are we up? Before, we were just insane. Simply insane. Perhaps around 780, 800 a minute. And now we're up at way more than that. Alright, so let's just say we put the phosphoric problem in the grave. Let's now go and see about our other problems. There was pentasulfide, which I know production was not fully up on. Which we're gonna have to watch. Yeah, just having trouble here venting. It says that this we're not finished with this. 100% not. You're having trouble venting chlorine because I bet chlorine destroyer is going. And it doesn't eat quite that much. Yeah. So how do we turn this up a little bit? This can't vent. Maybe we pay attention to that. Alright, we'll pay attention to that last, and then we'll head north. Alright, pentasulfide is full up. We're going to say there's no problem there. The new lead ore line is in, and man, is it making a difference. So you have everything you can... You know what? You know what? I believe in this entire area. I believe in you so much. I give to you my greatest gift. The beacon. Right there. I have one on me. This is its purpose. It shall be. Do you hear me? It shall be. Beacon, right here. Turn it up to a 3 and up to a 4, something like that. Confirm. This is really bad placement of this. Alright, so AM2. Alright, I suppose that's better, right? Because it catches more down here, and it catches more up here. What happens if I hit this button? It goes up to 125 megawatts. That's probably not necessary, right? Why do I have zinc chloride on me? What have I done to the world to deserve this? And so this is kind of the thing to look at. Silver lead dust. Silver lead dust. It's kicked up. So this is when the ore arrived, I want to say. And then this is with stimulation. So it's up at 120. Before it was down about half that. Okay, good. What was that one last thing I was gonna do? One last thing? Oh, it was to the chlorine eraser, which is now relevant. Which rots out iron to create rust to get rid of chlorine. That now needs to be more aggressive. Remember when chlorine used to be a precious commodity I needed more of all the time? Alright, where in this absolute mess did I put this thing? Right there. Right here. It was on screen. Alright, so you right here need to contribute. You need to ore erase, and you're not. Why aren't you ore erasing? Don't have the input. That's just neglectful right there. Alright, so now you're doing that, and you need to do the same thing. And I honestly have no idea why this is set up like this. There you go. Now all three of you are chlorine erasing, and this is just cycling it in a loop. It's being used with preference. Great. That's all perfect. So now the chlorine destroyer is destroying, the hydrogen chloride destroyer is destroying that. Also lamps. Meanwhile, up here, the new phosphoric area is running. Oh, now we're out of saline. We need red washes. Which I can just go get, right? Let's go just slam ourselves into barrier after barrier. What's the point of walkways when you don't use them and instead you just bash your way cross country constantly? I'm pretty sure we have red washers, right? Right there. 3? Only 2. I bet you we have some others in a box somewhere. Washers should be over here-ish, right? Right up here. Then right there. Yeah, sure. Take them with me. Bam again. And then out of range. And then we will increase saline production a little bit right over here. And then we will work on North Factory. What we need is a little peace of mind. There, right there. And you are now doubled. And this is not how the world should be. You all understand, right? Understand there is a proper way for the world to be. And this is not being it. There you go. Get that salt out of here, please. Salt, be gone. Can I just not have the inventory to pick it up? Is that where we are right now? Total inventory poverty. And this is now hitting steady state. So, good, I suppose. I wonder what this was about. Oh, it was a salt out. I'm under no illusions this is making enough. Saline is one of those, yeah, you do not have enough substances. Oh, we're eating the entire thing. Wow. And that's the whole of the production right here. Oh, that we can stim it more if we want to. And we kind of want to, right? Do things properly, yes? Yes, yes. Pick all this up. Wood? Better. And then, like, bam, bam. Why not? And we going up or are we going down? Looks like we're still going down. We're at close to max speed. Mining goes burr. We can't even prod this. Alright, how happy are we right now? It's really hard to say. This is probably going to cause problems later on, right? Some has to get through. Because this salt is used for niobium eventually, right? I seem to remember something like that. Alright, so all these guys are going. Maybe sustainable too. It's hard to say. This makes... These are all making 100 a second. So, with these, maybe everything's alright. Alright, I'm done with up here, right? Let's go check the boxes again. Phosphoric was a problem. Now we're making a lot more. Phosphoric. We're up at, yeah. We're not limited by nothing no more. And aluminum should be going now as a consequence. Good. Aluminum and duralumin, that had shut off. Great. And this also means monolayer should be going because it had shut off because of phosphoric. This might need to be prodded. But right now there's no problems whatsoever. The monolayer flows. Oh, and a delivery is being made. Delivery was just made. We might get into the point where we need him to take more. How are windmills doing? None. Oh, there's the other problem. Right, the other problem. Which we probably are not going to solve. We are out. Yeah, we are straight out of mechanical parts. And that is all this alloy, which is all lack of Timmy. Like, the lack of Timmy is an enormous issue. I feel like It doesn't even matter, right? Well, Dow Froth... Yeah, Dow Froth is the bottleneck, so if I stim these guys, it literally does not matter, because... Okay, he's on the way back. Because Dow Froth is the actual issue. Maybe if Dow Froth gets super pressurized one more time. Let's take a look at silver, even though it's going to take a long time to percolate through. Silver production. That's silver lead dust. Give me silver plate. Alright, we're having another silver party. I want to bet that's because we had the a delivery. Right? No. Maybe. There's a backup right here. Yeah, it looks like we're making tons of molten silver as a consequence. So maybe there was a delivery? Maybe. Maybe I should just let this go for a little bit. Oh, there's this huge line right here. Yeah, there was a delivery. This wouldn't be floating along like this otherwise. So this doesn't need to be governed based on that. This needs to be governed based on this pipe. Or what's in here. When there's silver link... Yeah, let's go do that. That's probably a much better way to do this. Let's try to play smart, right? This is a game of playing smart, not just playing more. Further over in lead area. So right now this is governed based on backup. But we should be governed based on a different kind of backup. I want you to read contents and read ingredients. We have silver, lead, zinc, pulp, stage 1. We want you to find silver, lead, zinc, pulp, stage 1. And when you are greater than 100, A is 1. And then when A is 1, you go. So right now we are straight disabled, and it will disable until this is backed up. I wonder if I should... No, probably not. Alright. That's a better way to do this, I think. Alright, anyway, it's time to put all of this aside. It's time to go work on North Factory. All this was fun, but we have a new society to create that will revere me as its founding father. Energy drink makes walkway just completely optional. Alright, so let's get rid of some stuff. You go, you go, you go, you go. These things go. That goes. That goes. Really should get rid of that zinc chloride, right? Here, take this as well. Alright, so what we need is to start working our way through this. Because these guys are going to be put up. Anything else I could scavenge? Because what we have to do right now is we're going to go and... Oh, there's this stuff, right? This is probably too much, but I have to get rid of this stuff. Just take one more. Alright, so it's time to put up more... Oh, how's power doing? Great. Power's doing great. So it's time to... We're going to work on earth material products right now. That means sand, coarse fraction, then pure sand. And those are the three, right? So we already have limestone, and that's good. We already have soil, and that's good. So grab all you. And we do it like this, right? So we don't make so many mistakes. 1, 2, 3. Then we're just going to stand in the center, radiating order. And while this builds itself up, we're going to go take a look at the south, right? Oh, I should have taken a lot more loaders with me. Alright, we'll check again. Look again at all these things that we have done. You are going, you are kind of going. Now we have too much oxygen. That has to be a temporary problem, right? Is this being regulated at all? I mean, obviously not. Oh, the problems that you have when you do not use central sorting. Alright, I don't even care about that. That's happening another day. This may or may not be riding off our legacy right here, and I might have to do something about this. This is probably much better though. Use that acetylene. It's there for us. And of course, we take a look at lead. And nothing's happened here, so don't pay attention to it. Alright, we need more loaders. We need more aerial caravans, which I probably should have gotten before I left. Okay, that like that. And then down here we need... Should probably let them bring them to me, right? Or else I'm going to end up with very angry bots. But I need to vent some of the stuff. Not that stuff, not that stuff, I guess. Gotta get rid of these things, so put them in my inventory. And now... Now we just end up with angry bots, right? Because they don't know what to do with the stuff they had in their hands. And I have a whole bunch of sheds just hanging out because I didn't know what to do with them. Hey, boy. Alright, thanks, guys. Yeah, do not know what to do because I've self-serviced. I'll try to get rid of some of these in a second. Oh my god. I wish they could carry more. Alright, guys, I can't wait for this. Just chase me. Chase me. I'm going to be in the network. Then we need soil extractors. Then we need solid seps. Then we need basically that, right? There isn't a whole lot aside from that. We need sponge cultures in order to make pure sand. That's going to be a delight, isn't it? Alright, so on to the solid seps, right? And do I have any earth diggers, soil diggers? And getting the correct ratios is going to be just irritating. So, soil extractors, one of the first things I made, right? And then we need solid steps. Seps? Only 2? I bet you I can do better than that. These guys are going to be floating here for quite some time. I have pity on you. But not that much pity, right? Alright, so solid seps are made somewhere in here. To scavenge more. Hopefully this problem is finally trickling out. There we go. That looks like a good start, right? Probably only need a few of those. And I think we had said that place we had spec'd out to start was down here. Oh, let's check in on tar processing. How are we doing? We are stopped on middle oil. Middle oil is stopped on light oil. Oh, okay. So this is one of those things I had to do. we have to now vent light oil because it's a byproduct. We're gonna do that next, I think. Let's just go over here, and right here is where I was gonna do this, right? In this city block. Do I have any windmills? I do. So we decided we were gonna do, whenever practical, we were gonna do top and bottom. And this is a top and bottom situation, I think. So let's grab this. Let's put this right here. Then let's grab this. It is slightly imperfect. Oh, you put it in the wrong spot. Speaking of slightly imperfect. Yeah, that's fine. It has nice natural power coming through. I really should be grabbing this guy, right? Because he has, also has the biofluid network. What I want to do is this. I suppose I should just do this, right? Just paint it in. Probably getting ahead of myself quite a bit here, but it's kind of just what I do here. Okay. So right here, in order to do solid separation, oh, I needed pumps. Please tell me I can just make some pump jacks. Answer, no. Answer, need stone. Really? Of all the things I could possibly need, I need stone. Pump jack. Yeah, we'll start with 2. Yes, I see you. I see you all. Thank you. Kind of astonishing to me that I haven't prioritized pump jacks more. Alright, so let's flesh out a unit here. So solid step, you're the core of everything. You are running this, the best sand recipe right here. It is so much better than anything else, and it's free, essentially. It costs water, which costs power. It has to be kind of like this, right, if I remember. You make soil. Congrats. So these guys make soil at 4 a second, 8 a second coming in. It needs 13 a second. So to go at full speed, but this also kind of gives up any hope of putting a beacon anywhere here, right? So this eats 600 water. Okay, that's a good number, right? Because we have 600 water right here. If I could somehow make this work. Oh, that's ugly. Here, get rid of the icons. I like how this is nice and chunky. See this? This is nice. The problem is feeding it. So we can go out any way we want. So it looks like this is the way we want to go out. And we don't want to turn this on right now. So everyone step away, please. And the problem is we're going to be spewing out all sorts of materials right here. There. Like, if I do something like this, this is equally valid, right? Like, what's the difference between moving the water around and moving... Well, this is... No, I don't like it. I like this better. Problem is I can't get the water out of here, so I have to come around like so. This is still a self-contained unit. And it has room to put in a beacon, right? We can probably make it work. Squeeze it in somehow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can go right here and affect all of this. Alright, so this gets us 4, 4, 4, so it's still not good enough, right? But it's pretty good. And this puts out stuff. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. We have to sort this all out. So you are sand. This is, of course, all secondary production. Limestone. Or I declare one. Well, it has to be all secondary production because this is my only source of coarse fraction. So, like, either I declare coarse fraction is the primary production here, or I declare everything is secondary production and then have to vent it all, which I think is what I'm going to do. Near biomass. Biomass. All right, so obviously we have a bit of an issue here, right? So you'll go like that, and then you guys all go down, right? It has to be more than that, I think. So something like this. Then, of course, that, like that, that. You don't need that. And then we drag it over from however we're going to tile this. Should just shoot for 4 of these, I guess. Since I have, well, I'll have to go make more pumps, which is not the worst fate in the world. Alright, so more importantly, we are producing 4 things of material here, which means we need to have 4 ways to get it out. Is this going to be aerial caravans for everything? I mean, kind of, right? So can I fit 4 here? They really are just enormously huge. There's some nice symmetry right here to be had, so I guess I'll take it. We are a little off, right? Okay, like that. And then we need to be a little more over. And we're not perfectly even. We are kind of sort of even, I suppose. Alright, so what we'll have here is 1, 2, 3. Okay, excuse me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This doesn't really need whales, does it? Yeah, it's going to. I'm going to use my whales, damn it. Right, so we're going to have these 4 belts coming over. Here, let's see how much we can tile these. Bots on, actually. Copy, paste. Like, this is ideal right here. Then okay, what would be even more ideal if I had copied everything? Having a shared fluid system is nothing terrible. Oh, so we can put 3 in a row here. This is going to be our goal then. Alright, so copy this. Paste it there. And there. And there. Alright. Then we can definitely just take all of this and move it right there, and we'll have this block. And that's a good use of this block, right? Gotta make another pump jack. But, so if we're doing that, then we have to do this, right? 2, 3, 4, and that's bad. Well, no, we can have it all be one side of the line. These are far sides, and this will be far sides, so we can just have them impact. 2, 3, 4. Do I believe in this? Not sure. Ooh, because yeah, it's gonna have to impact right here. So like that is the plan, right? So something like this. Something like this. Then you'll have to come over here to that, which allows, and that'll have to do a little dance. Alright, fine, it can dance. Yeah, like so. There we go, right? And this is lazy, right? This could be better, right? We could be using splitters, right? Okay, let's try it again. This is not pleasing to me. Alright, so splitter like that. And then you just please get out of the way. Please, just please get out of the way. And then that leaves room for splitter right here. Right there. But we cannot put this splitter right here. And put this splitter right here. So then you come over like so. Hopefully this doesn't pass into that. Then we have this line, which I guess we do this. And it goes antigrade for coming up. Is this okay? I mean, it's not great. This little coming down right here. But, I mean, I don't hate it either. This could definitely be a lot worse. Alright, so, now we see if we have left ourselves enough room up here, right? Because this goes this way. Well, you, on the outside, you have rights to this lane. Then this guy right here, belts are the soul of Factorio. Right there. This friend comes up here. Lastly, so is this, oh, this kind of is in the perfect position. By serendipity, it is so. It leaves one space. One noble space. Alright, let's go get one more pump jack and let's turn this on. We need pump jack, right? Pump jack is right there. We need iron. No problem, friend. I can go get you iron. Actually, it might be a problem. We have been rather short of iron overall here. Then whales are really overkill. I probably don't have enough on me, do I? One of you, and then we need ASP. Fine. ASP is not... Oh, we actually have monolayer here? Really? I mean, this should be 500, so get rid of that stuff. Get that out there. Needs to see the world. Needs to live and grow. That's nice. Where's that dinosaur? Oh, he's staying around here. We're gonna go flashback to the base. Just take a look. Monolayer cranking. This is almost all I... We actually have a bit of overflow right here. I accept that. And then another delivery is coming. These guys cranking again. All is good. All is well. Except when we look at Timmy. Timmy is not moving at all. We are out of Dow froth. We have hit winter when it comes to antimony processing. No Dow froth because no silver. It's on the way, but too late. We needed that to get here before we ran out, and that did not happen. Meanwhile, this guy is eating up silver. I don't know what you're for. You're like optical cable, right? Yeah, that's what that is. The only thing that's happening right now is, yeah, this is now going, because this is completely back. Now it's good that this is on. In fact, we probably need another one of these. No, it's not going to last. So we need more lead to be consumed. Like, maybe we need a lead sink, even though that seems like a terrible thing to contemplate. Alright, guys, I need space. Once this is up, we move on to one of our next things. Maybe we hook up labs, maybe we make local radar. Just continue making ingredients. I think we're ready to go on this, right? Or at least ready to see the horrible thing we have created. And this is a wall. Okay. There, 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 there. This doesn't hit everything, of course, because why would it? That would be convenient. That's not what this game is about. Alright, there. Hooked up. There. Ready to go? Totally going? Dumping water into the system. Where's the water going? You're going, you're going, you're going. You're going. Alright, ramping up. Sand production and coarse fraction online. And we can just double this whenever we want by copy and pasting. And I am strongly encouraging myself to do that right here whenever needed. Yeah, so sand is the big, like, this isn't producing enough sand. We definitely need another one below this. But water is being used the second it's produced because it should be balancing perfectly. And this is, it will run out, yeah. Yeah. Which is, I mean, we're not going to go so far as to call it fine, but it is in the plan. Alright, is there anything up here that I can just easily hook into? This is excess rock in the gravel. Alright, so, no. Maybe I only need a couple normal dinosaurs for the small stuff. Like maybe normal dinosaurs service this one, and we use a space whale for this one. Probably use normal dinosaurs for everything, honestly. It's such a short route. There's no need for speed. It's just a very, very, very friendly. Okay, you've convinced me. We're going to use normal dinosaurs for this. And this is all waste. So normal dinosaur, come over here. Store food. I want you to come here. I want you to fill your cargo. And then you go to Coarse Fraction Depot, which I declare to be right here. And you put the waste coarse fraction right there. Great. Good job. Go do that. Now we have this. And we have the same thing. Store food, please. I want you to come here and I want you to fill that cargo. And then this is a biomass, and this is waste biomass. Empty cargo. And we're going to have to come up with plans for dealing with the waste of all of this. But not right now. I need 2 more dinos. None of this was necessary for any specific goal. This is just a step on the way to many more steps, you know? So what I need here is you. Back we go. Now we need another dinosaur on the field. You have a very simple job. Store food. Then I need you to come here to limestone, fill cargo. Then I need you to go and dump that in waste limestone. Empty cargo. Have a snack on the way. Yeah, this is terrible. I need to look in on this, like, now, but I'm pretty sure it's all Timmy related. How did antimony collapse so much? Was it all restarting red circuitry? Here, fill cargo, and then you are most important. So of course I guess I make you walk farthest. Empty cargo. So right there, there you go. All right, so off he goes. We're feeling good about that. Now we have to turn pure sand on, right? How is this going? This is not going. This is not going. Well, something's happening. Out of CO2. Interesting. Very bold claim, I have to say. Oh, we're out of CO2. And the CO2 is blocked on tree seeds. How is it I cannot get this right? For the life of me, I cannot make this work right. And this is just going the wrong way, right? The wrong way, comma, correct. Yeah. So now it's... Well, no. It should have been in competition with it before. Because it's only on the... These seeds are only on the outside. And these seeds are only on the outside. So... Why would it ever jam? Was it like born jammed or something? I really do not understand that. Is it simply because... Which side do you take from? When you take tree seeds, which side moves? It's the near side. You take the near side first. Huh. But maybe it's the fact that it's simply because the buffer here is so slight. And it's an inflationary process. One seed makes 3 saplings, which makes 3 seeds. And so maybe I just ran out of buffer right here. I don't know. It's too weird. Alright, so next up. Pure sand, right? Pure sand goes right here. I wish I had more windmills. I wish I had... If only I had a heart. Oh, really? We'll do something about that. Then... we need to bring down sand. Maybe with space whale again. It's so hard to say what should be used with what. So... Current problem. Something like that, right? That manages to avoid everything. No. This needs to be moved over by exactly 1. Okay. Now it hits. We're going to have this annoying, flashy, hey, don't you need power? Hey, I need a thing. I need a thing. But this is completely stopped up. It's completely stopped up on parts. I feel like there might be a deeper problem here I am neglecting. Like, I understand why... Why isn't this filling up? What are you all hovering around? ASP? ASP is on this stuff. That was aluminum crapped out. Now phosphoric has crapped out again. Oh my god. And that's... What is our problem now? Again, hydrogen chloride. You know, sometimes I think it just ain't worth it like it used to be. And I look down at the vent, which I established way the hell down here. And we can't get rid of our hydrogen. Alright, it's a new problem. That's nice. It's nice to have different problems. See if this is something I can take care of from the satellite view. Yep. How about we do it this way, and then we set it up to overflow. Greater than 80. Now you overflow in this direction, because this is just utterly insane. And then you hit this weird thing, and maybe that works. I don't know. We're nowhere near done with this, because this should not be like it is. This is all just, again and again, a poster child for having central clearing for all of your materials. Are we going now? Is this good? Kinda, sorta. Just like that. That's all that can be said here. Kinda, sorta. This saline is fairly pressurized. Anyway, stop looking at all this. Now we need sand. And I don't want to bring sand down from right here, because that's sand. This is the best way to make sand, right? Just sand, sand. I could be using a sand extractor to make sand, but that's... It costs iron to do that. Yeah, it costs an iron plate each time. I could just be pulling it out of a washer. Of just... No, wait, that's not what I want. This, just pull it out of soil. That is slower and worse. Oops. Where's this dinosaur? This is odd, I have to say. Did you already have a full cargo? Am I underestimating production? Oh yeah, totally am. 2 full cargoes. I am absolutely underestimating my production right here because it is stacked. Alright, don't look at that anymore. Instead, think about the future. And this is just super simple, right? 2, 3, 4, something like this. And all you need to do is just upgrade this. So we're gonna immediately... Are you hooked up? Are you hooked in? No, you're not. You're isolate. Alright, that's fine. I know how to get you up with your buddies. Oh, did I just not leave any vias here? But we can reach. That's incredibly lucky because I didn't plan that. And I don't think we left a lot of vias here. That's bad because there's just this stone in the middle of everything now. Alright, you're hooked up. So, we need is this. We need 2 requester tanks, please. Bam and bam. And I want you to do saline in the maximum amount allowable by law. And of course, we need a tank here. And then we have to set this up. All right, so it's a simple trade. Sand in, better sand out. So aerial outpost. Kind of want to do something like this, right? Then align it properly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's kind of proper. Then we want to leave a via. It looks like we're not going to have room for another one, which is fine. We can align this somewhat neatly. And this will produce a lot, and I mean a lot of pure sand. Here, let's go get more sponge cultures and set it up. And sponges, of course. I think we have sponges somewhere, right? Weren't we using this somewhere? Right here. Yeah, we have a sponge box. Yeah, so all come with me, and then I need 4 more red sponge cultures, which may or may not exist in the box up here. Let's go find out. I need this to be made in a lot more quantity. Sponge? Oh, yeah. We got what we need. We got a lot of what we need up here. That's good. That says monolayer is actually making its way into the system. So, excellent. Then there's the saline on the way. Glad to see that's working. And we kind of want to do a snake belt here, right? That's what the situation calls for. Where it's... Well, if we're doing a snake belt, we'll see. Alright, so first off, of course, we have sand out. Then you'll probably need more in, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Gotta do something about that. Alright, so am I really just causing myself problems here with this idea? So we come back like this, and snake belt, right? So this comes in like this, and then has to dip up, and then comes down like this. And then we have to come over like this, and this has to dip up, like that, snake belt. And this is how, and we don't have to worry about beacons because, I mean, obviously this place is immune to beacons. We'll do this like this, because, I mean, that's kind of obvious, isn't it? Alright, connect the dots, my friends. So, there's even room for expansion if we ever need it. Though if we need it, probably just copy paste this somewhere. I mean, this is okay, right? For a simple conversion. Alright, give me a whale. You're going to have to haul lots of stuff, so it's whale time. Store food. Go get sand. Don't care from what, don't care from why. I want you to empty your cargo right there. I need another whale. I don't have another whale. Look at him go. I need more whale, please. We are very worried about running out of aerial caravans. I guess not right now. Alright, and we need another whale. Second whale. I need you to go and get food. I need you to come here and I need you to fill that cargo. And this is primary production pure sand. So you get dunked right there. Empty cargo. Stay organized. This is the only way we're going to be able to scale this up. Go. Alright, so while material is coming in, we'll finish snake belt. Then power it up, right? There. Oh, it reaches. Nice. Even across, Alright, so wood. Plenty of saline in. Alright, dunk. Beautiful. And we have room for another one right here, which we probably should just do. Because it's gonna happen, right? Just right here, I suppose. We've left plenty of vias. I'm very worried about science not being made. I don't understand how Timmy can have just crapped out so hard, so fast. Alright, we're ready, right? Look it up. Bam. Oh, this isn't hooked up. Okay. Slight, ever so slight, issue. Alright, now we're going. Okay, so we have an entire line going. I really should have arranged things so that this was doing more than that. You know, both sides of the belt. Oh. Wait a second. I didn't do this appropriately, did I? This has to be like this. Someone was not thinking entirely clearly. Which happens sometimes. Just sometimes, though. Take the sand, please. Then... Okay. Snake belt. Not really fulfilling expectations right here. Just like that. That. And like that. And this will have to go over to the other side. Alright, understood. Well, this is why we test, right? What are we going to do? Just download blueprints from the forum? I would have an easier and probably even better time of it. That's not what I'm going to do. Okay, so you go right there, and right there. Look how that hits right in the hole. Alright, great. So the patterns are off. The west has fallen. There we go. Alright, so now everyone should be going, and we should be making just huge amounts of pure sand. Okay, it doesn't look huge, but trust me, it's enormous. And we can just drop this down basically wherever. It's super duper simple. This is the part I'm worried that I've done wrong, that we're only on one side of the belt here. And that later on when I'm putting in, like, even, yeah, this has so much farther to scale. I'm going to regret this in time. Like, almost regret enough to do something about it right now. This will have to all move over by 2, which will put things off center, which is hateful. So we're not going to do that. Maybe we do come out and put it out like this. All right. Okay. This was always the intention, right? Obviously, this is how it was supposed to be from the beginning. And anyone saying otherwise is a communist infiltrator. It's right there. We have our lonely box of sponges. Alright, so this was almost nice, and then I just lost my way at the end. But, mission accomplished. Yeah? Yeah. And then we'll use that for something at some point. I don't know what. And then we have to worry about these guys venting. Which I suppose I should take care of now, right? Like, this is going to be vent land right here. What's going to pop first, do we think? Biomass? Oh yeah. Well, maybe, oh yeah. So we have to go to biomass disposal land, which is a burner. We have to go to coarse fraction disposal land, which is complicated and I don't want to think about it. And limestone disposal land, which is a solid sep, right? Limestone. Limestone. Limestone is used here in a secondary crusher. It just produces soil. And then the soil also is then waste. And if that is too much waste, it gets turned into muddy sludge. If that's too much waste, that will go into special moss farms to consume excess muddy sludge. There, we have a plan. But time to complicate things yet again, right? So secondary crusher, which should be found, I don't know where. Isn't secondary crusher something weird? Secondary crusher is under fusion energy, actually. I wouldn't have thought. Which is... It's high tech. It would be right here. It is not here. Oh, it is. It's right in front of my face the entire time. And I have just been foolish. Which is, what we expect. Monolayer should be completely bare, as always. And if we go check on that again, I think we're getting close to the end of the episode, right? Alright, so this is working. Dowfroth is somewhat pressurized. I can tentatively come and beacon this. But that's very tentative. How's Silver doing? We have a line. It's not doing so great, eh? Yeah. Now we have... We're in just a famine time. Alright, don't look at that. Concentrate on what I'm doing. So this is waste disposal. Excess limestone gets put into soil. And I suppose we could do that right over here. Eh? And then just continue building out. Right here, this is disposal area. We're just going to count all of this as doing something intelligent, right? And disposals will use just outposts. So place this right here. And the difficult part is that it's a recursive recipe, right? So see if we can do this all in one line and save this for another line. 4 is the way to go. Leave a via. Alright, well, this should be pretty good, right? Make soil from limestone and also soil. So we need two things. I suppose we need another caravans area right here. That looks somewhat okay. So limestone to be destroyed will come in right here, and there's no need to use stack inserters for this. I don't think anyway. Maybe I should. Maybe I should always stack insert. And it comes here and the limestone gets in. Great. But you also need soil, and soil also comes out. So we also need a soil line. So I guess what I need here is another line that comes all the way over and then comes up, right? This is the design. Well, no. No, it'll be fine. I can make this work. Watch. So 1, 2, 3, right there. So if there's ever a limestone problem in the world, we now have a limestone solution. So what we do right now is get this out of the way. All right, so limestone comes in and just gets slammed on this belt, right? Straightforward, entirely straightforward. Then it gets picked up by all of our friendly friends right here. And it starts being secondary crushed into more soil. Right, so everything then comes out in this belt. Right, just in everything. We don't pay a huge amount of attention to what is what. Then we come right here. And then we want output priority. Now we want output priority to that side. And we want to take all the limestone. And it comes back down. And it's going to get balanced somehow. It's going to get balanced like this. And then it comes back in. Its purpose is to be destroyed. Right, now input priority from that side. No, from that side. Right. Okay, so this leaves soil coming over. Correct? That seems to make sense to everyone, right? Limestone loop right here, soil loop right here. And what we need is to come around again. And soil loop should be right in here. And that just continues. But in certain circumstances, we can expect it to back up. Output priority to the right. And if it ever backs up, we have soil out. And that's where the waste product vent goes. And how are we with these borders? Looks like it's about as close as it's going to get, right? Actually, we can pull this one closer and then move it all over. Then it will be centered. And because it's centered, it will work better. Cut. Happy little loop right here. And just move you over by exactly 1. Bots, so pissed. Gonna have to give it a nice drink after this. Alright, so we'll need a dinosaur to bring in waste. Waste limestone, then I need starter soil. So we need dinosaur. Your job is to go get food. Store food, and then you are monitoring the waste box for limestone, which is right here. I want you to fill your cargo from that box, and then I want you to dunk it right there. You do this forever. lots of phone calls. Alright, so that's probably going to work out. Then we need another dinosaur to escort the soil to where it needs to be. So, go get food, please. Then go get the soil, fill cargo, and then we need you to dump the waste soil in the waste soil baskets. This has not helped void this entirely, but it's on the way to voiding it. Then, did I give away all of my hog food? Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Do I have any dinosaurs just hanging out here? Of course I do. Here. Need a snack. Snack for the mates. Then give this guy the thing he needs, and we'll put another vent structure right here. Not sure what that's going to be. Maybe crushing gravel into stone or something, but no, that should go to bricks. It'll be something, like just burning biomass. That's appropriate for right here. So let's go get some starter soil. I guess we're not going to see this work, huh? Maybe I will artificially stimulate it. Just go grab a whole fistful of... Yeah, we're just going to do that. Here. Just grab some excess limestone. And then we're going to see it work. And then it's probably time for recap, right? I've had a pretty decent day. It's going to be a long time to rebuild the entire South Factory properly. This keyword being properly. Oh, we're up here. Here-ish, I think. It's like this. Just straight across. I'm going to have a new sort of power pole soon, right? Aren't I? Because, here. Have this. There's your starter pack. And then we dump in the limestone. We don't have full power here. Alright, there we go. Alright, so what happens in this world? Oh, I guess we need... Oh, we need to definitely filter this then, so it doesn't get jammed. And then you have to be like this, and you have to be filtered soil. Alright. Hazard of stack inserters, I guess. Okay, right there. And the goal here is destroy all limestone. How does the soil get in? I guess we need another stack inserter right here. Right? Okay. So beginning to get a little complicated, right? But it should be throwing off more and more soil over time. Oh, it's having trouble putting stuff on the belt. Maybe I should invert polarity here. Right there. Make it a little easier, perhaps. But it seems like it's doing its job. Looks like there's less and less limestone around. This is kind of wasteful right here. Pick that up. Limestone. So yeah, this appears to be doing its job. You can't vent though. That's a problem. Needs soil. Oh, the same problem as before. So you only get limestone. Alright, so just stack inserter things right here. There we go. Gotta pay attention. Every so often. So perhaps better. In and out and in and out. And the ins are after the outs, so that helps. Maybe it'd be better to have some sort of internal circulation, you know? It'd make it easier. Well, all the limestone is gone, so mission accomplished. When would this ever overflow, I guess? That's the real question, right? When will the dirt overflow? Because of what we're doing right here, it would overflow here instead. So, okay, let's do it on the top side then. I want to see this work before I can walk away. We want to output priority to that side. There. This is more appropriate, right? Alright, need more limestone to destroy. And then we will continue watching this system. And hopefully we're doing it right. Or else, you know, embarrassment rides again. Thank you. I want to see more. I want to see soil overflow. So let's watch. Right now we have no soil in the bin. Okay, right there, it's starting to overflow. Alright, so good. The purpose is being realized, right? And this will always have an outside belt of soil coming in. Maybe this should also be on the inside track only. You know? Yeah, and then the outside will be for loading and unloading. And the inside track will be for supply. And then it works the same way. Well, it's certainly chewing up the limestone, so okay, we have an event for the ages. Alright, we're done. And I think that brings us to the end of the episode, right? It's about 2 hours? It's about 2 hours. So let's go do as we do, stand in the middle of it all, and give a little speech as to what happened today. So, look around. Look at all of the bots swarming us. Don't put those on the map. And then kind of zoom over here. Try to take a nice screenshot. That's pretty good, right? It's basically up to standard. Alright, so, bam. What did we do today in Upper Factory? Hopefully we just ensured a better flow of monolayer. That's been the main goal from the South Factory for a long time. We've done that to the point where we don't even make science anymore because Timmy has fallen behind, and that has to do with lead, it has to do with Dow froth. It's just a big problem, but hopefully one that's being ever so gently overcome. I will look at it again later. As for what happened today, we put in particulate matter sorting right here. I don't know what to call it. Soil sorting. We made a cute little soil sorting block that is almost efficient and has room for a big beacon if we ever need to put one in. And we have another room to just copy paste that. And it's throwing off sand, biomass, limestone, and coarse fraction. Coarse fraction being the thing we didn't have before. We also didn't have sand. So two things are being made here, and we have room to double it. Good. And then we also are upgrading sand into pure sand using the incredibly efficient recipe through the sponges. We are absolutely thrilled with that, and they're all being sorted appropriately up in the material sorting complex. While we're here, we also fixed carbon dioxide. Oh, there's probably some problem down here, right? Oh, light oil needs to be vented. Here, that's a note for tomorrow. Light oil vent, so that this keeps going. And all that was taken care of. All right, so good, I think. So down in the south factory, the thing we are replacing slowly, piece by piece. We have enough to start making automation science packs. I need to focus on planter boxes, and I'll get that all together. But it's not hard at all to go fetch ash and then also go fetch native flora. I think I've almost settled on a design for material sorting when something can rot. It's a twosie essentially. Spoilables are all about throughput, not about buffer space. Anyway, you knew all that. What did we do down here? Down here in Terrible Factory, we upgraded phosphoric production, which came with a lot of downsides because we're now throwing off oxygen and we're throwing off hydrogen chloride. We've reworked our hydrogen chloride maker here. We reworked our chlorine muncher, turning it into rust and then smelting the rust to rust it again. See, it takes energy, but energy's cheap. So great, I think. Um, we also messed with silver a little bit by increasing production rate here by first putting in lead ore and then beaconing everything so that it was moving closer to optimum efficiency. Hopefully this will have a net effect of upping silver production. If not right now, then in the near future. And if not, I'll have to look at again. Alright, and I think that's all I did today, right? Doesn't seem like a lot, but it was a lot of fiddly work. Okay, I'm done now. See you all later. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.